All right, everybody, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a short story. The short story we're going to be taking a look at this hour is entitled Encounter with a Stranger. Okay, the link is in the Verbling chat box right now, as well as the Google chat box. All right, and let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Anastasia or Oksana?
Anastasia.
Anastasia. Oh yes,
Yeah.
your mom told me. Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah. I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Let's see, Heidi, how are you?
Hello, nice to see you again. Today
Nice
it
to
was
see you as
very
well.
hot.
Is it really hot today?
Yeah, like summer day, over
Whoa,
30 degrees Celsius,
seriously? Yeah, that's really hot.
like
Especially,
August.
yeah, that's no fun, not at all.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here, Osama, how you doing?
Hi, Chad.
Hi there. Welcome back to class. Okay, let's see, Tony. Hi there, Tony. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. You?
I'm doing great. Tony, where are you from?
Italy.
From Italy. Okay, great.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, teacher.
Okay, and let's see, Amparo. Welcome to class. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing well, thank you.
Very nice, very nice. And let's see, Juan. Hi there, Juan. Welcome back.
Hello, nice to meet you again.
Nice to have you here.
I'm from Spain,
You're from Spain. Okay, great. Well, what part of Spain?
Madrid,
Madrid.
the middle of the country.
Right in the middle. Okay, very nice, very nice.
I continue hearing a echo. It's terrible. It's it's a disgusting sound.
Ok, una cosa, usted tiene la otra ventana de Verbling abierto.
¿Cómo puedo cerrarla?
Solo hay que apretar el X. Porque
X.
ahorita, sí, el X, hay que cerrarlo. Aquí solo tiene que tener la pantalla de Hangout abierto. El otro no importa ahorita. ¿Ok?
Let's see. Vamos a ver si encuentro la X esa, porque...
Yeah, no, it's the X, like you're closing down a window, like a web page. Here, let me show you. Yeah, because if you're hearing the echo, it's because you have the Verbling window open. Okay, so can you see here on my window right now?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear much better now. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah. So when you open it up, when you press start to join, okay, all you have to do is come up here and click this off, because you'll have this open, and you'll be able to enter or only hear what's going on in class. Okay. Now the other thing is, notice how there's a blue box around. Okay, around the square. When you want to only see what I'm showing, click on my box. Or if you want to look at Osama, click on his. Okay, and it will only show him. Okay, so and I'm going to show the I'll show the story in just one second, but that's just an extra tip here. Okay. All right, very good. We also have Amaudi in class. How you doing?
I've been doing great, teacher. Thank you for asking. And you?
Yes, I'm doing great.
Great.
And Abir, how are you? Okay, let's go to Trang. Hi there, Trang. How you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Very good. Nice to see you again. And okay, let me try Abir one more time. Okay. All right. Let's go to our story, you guys. Let me see. Let me get that out of here. Okay, so I placed the link in the chat box. I'm going to place it in there in 1 second. Once again, so that you guys can grab it. There's the link there. Okay. Okay, and we're going to start off with Trang this hour. All right, Trang, let's have you read this this first paragraph and the second one as well. So read down to night air, please.
Yes. Driving in the middle of the Nevada desert on a deserted back road during a blizzard would not make T. Robbins' idea fun, especially when she heard the telltale sputter of the car engine, indicating she was out of gas yet again. She eased the car onto the side of the road out of harm's way, engaged the emergency lights, then smacked the steering wheel hard. Damn! Damn! I've got to get that gas gurk fixed. What? Fixed one of these days. Shivering, she wondered. Now what? She said, transfixed, as she watched the snow falling through the fogging windows. The heater wouldn't run much longer once the engine cooled, and the car would soon be filled with the frigid night air.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word filled. Make sure to reach your tongue up and touch the top of your mouth with the L. Filled.
Filled.
Okay, very good. All right, so this next word, you want to be careful with this one, okay? Because there's a very the G and the K are very similar. The difference is that the G is voiced G, and the K is not K. Okay, they're your tongue and your throat and everything is in the same position. Okay, the reason why I say be careful with this is if you pronounce a K for this word, fucking, okay, it then becomes a very bad curse word in English. Okay, so make sure that when you say the word, it's G. It's a voiced sound. Fog, fogging. Try that.
Fogging.
There you go. That's what you want. One more time. Fogging.
Fogging.
Okay, good. Okay, let's go to the word shivering. Watch your intonation. Nice and smooth. Okay, take a breath. Relax yourself. Shivering.
Shivering.
There you go. Nice and smooth. Excellent. Next up is gas gauge. Instead of gog, it's gauge. Gas gauge.
Gas gauge.
Okay, good. All right, let's watch the intonation on this word. Instead of smap, okay, don't lift up so much. Nice and smooth. Smacked.
Smacked.
Good, much better. Okay, let's go to the word eased. Okay, the S in this word is a voiced sound. So instead of east, it's ease. Eased.
Eased.
Okay, good. She eased the car. Try that.
She eased the car.
Okay, give me a D sound. She eased. She eased the car.
She eased the car.
Okay, good. Next up is desert instead of desert. Okay, this is desert.
Desert.
Very good. And the last one for you here, this is going to be during a blizzard. During a blizzard.
During a blizzard.
Good, nice and smooth. One more time. During a blizzard.
During a blizzard.
Okay, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's continue here. Next up is Tony. Tony, please read the next two paragraphs. Everyone down to okay, I wait.
Okay. Everyone will be worried when I don't show up for the Christmas party, she thought as she pulled the hood of her jacket up, tucking in her long brown hair that had been carefully done up in a French bread for the party. Buttoning the hood jacket tight, she reached into her purse for her cell phone. "Of course it's still sitting on the dresser at home," she muttered to herself. Concerned she had no way of reaching her family. Fighting panic, Misty bit down on a well-chewed fingernail. "Okay, I can sit here and wait for help on this God-forsaken road, or I can get out and start walking." Misty looked out at the rapidly falling snow and the darkening sky. "Okay, I wait."
Okay, all right, very good. Now, every once in a while, it was hard to hear. There were some extra voices there in the room, so I was getting kind of confused, but I did hear some. Okay, all right. So let's go to this right here. Okay, so Tony, this is going to be chewed fingernail instead of chewed. It's chewed fingernail. Try that.
Chewed fingernail.
There you go. Good. Let's go to the word concerned right here. Instead of concerned, it's concerned.
Concerned.
There you go.
Concerned.
Okay. Good. Next up is the word still. Okay. Now here, this has to do with the position of your tongue. Okay. In most languages, okay, the tongue, when you pronounce the L, rests sort of in the middle of the mouth. With the L in English, you want to push the tongue forward towards your teeth, okay, all the way to the front of your mouth. So instead of saying still and trapping the vowel sound, still, it's still, still. Try that.
Still.
There you go.
Still.
Good. So let's try this here. We're going to say, it's still sitting. It's still sitting.
It's still sitting.
Good, good. Much better with the L. Okay, excellent. Next up is the word, okay, the DR sound. Right here. Okay, so instead of dresser, give me a JR. So it's jr, like you're saying job. I got a new job. Dresser.
Dresser.
Good. All right. You see how it just slides right out? Okay, one more time. Dresser. Excellent.
Dresser.
Okay, so whenever you have a DR paired together, pronounce a J. It will help you to pronounce the R. Okay, I know it sounds funny, right? But if you try and read that like a D in Italian, okay, you will almost, I would say, 100% of the time read it as dresser. Okay, because that's your D. Okay?
Yes.
Pronounce a J, and your tongue will slide down. It'll be pushed into position to pronounce an R in English. Okay? All right. Let's go to done up. Okay, now here you're going to have to push against the Italian in you. Okay, so instead of saying done up, okay, end on the P. Stop the sound. Done up.
Done up.
Good, good. Nice job. Okay, and you didn't have too much of it. Every once in a while, the would come out, but yeah, that was one of the ones where I heard it the most. Okay, and the last one here, Christmas. Okay, the T is silent here, so it's Christmas.
Christmas.
Okay, very nice. All right, thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. Okay, let's go to Osama.
Okay.
Osama, please continue from she fiddled. Read the next two paragraphs and read down to, let's see, down to do at a time, please.
Okay. She fiddled with the radio dial in a vain attempt for distraction. Nothing but static filled the air waves. I'm not surprised all the way out here. And with all this weather, sighing, she gave up. Better that I don't run down my battery anyway. She grabbed a handful of Kleenex from the box on the floor and whipped away the fog. Nothing coming in either direction. No surprise there either. She thought ruefully. Not too many people are dumb enough to drive this road, especially on a night like this. Why didn't I listen to John? Her brother John was always telling her to make better care of her car. I used I I used the functional mercury racer. He had he had even offered to fix her gas gauge, but she had put it off because she had what she thought were more important things to do at the time.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's take a look here. All right, let's practice this part right here. She had put it off. She had. Okay, so we're going to drop the H. Okay, and these are going to be flap T's. She had put it off.
She had
Mm-hmm. She had put it off.
she had put it off.
Mm-hmm. Good, just like that. One more time. She had put it off.
She had put it off.
Okay, good. Next up is the word dumb. Okay, the B is silent. We don't pronounce it. Dumb.
Okay, dumb.
Okay, very nice. Next up is wiped. Instead of weeped, okay, it's wiped.
Wiped.
Okay, very nice. Now, hold on. The other thing here, I noticed a lot of D endings. Okay, and you were pausing on them. Okay, with the D endings, the idea is not to pause. You want to flow right through them. Okay, so for example, you would say she grabbed a handful right here. Okay, you wanted to end that D sound. Okay, don't end it. Move right into the next word. So instead of saying she grabbed a handful, which is okay. Okay, but what you're working towards is a fluency, a fluid motion, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
instead of saying she grabbed a handful and pausing, go right into She grabbed a handful.
Okay. She grabbed a handful.
Just like that. Okay. Another one here is filled the air. Okay, right here. You're going to combine the D sound with the TH. Filled the air. Filled the air.
Fill the air. Fill the air.
Good, just like that. Okay. And the last one here. Okay. The D and the W. Okay, you want to say fiddle-do. So go right to the oo sound. She fiddled, not filled. She fiddled. She fiddled with the radio.
She fiddled with the
Good,
radio.
just like that. Okay, so instead of pausing right after that D, move right into the next word. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem. Next up is Juan. Juan, please read from mentally. Finish the paragraph and read down to.
Yes. Okay.
Read down to cooling car, please.
Mentally, she kicked herself. Wincing, she thought of the coming lecture she would get for worrying everyone during the Christmas. Every party they had taken such pains to plan. To make matters worse, her parents tended to worry anyway. This would surely spoil the festivities for everyone tonight. Time seemed to just crawl by. She turned the key to the right to light up the clock, but the battery already seemed to have given up the ghost, probably from the extreme cold. Too bad I don't wear a watch. I wonder how long I've been sitting here. It must be at least 45 minutes, or even an hour. She felt rather than saw the clouds formed by her breath in the now dark and increasingly cooling car. It must be below.
Just still there?
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, let's go to the word breath. Instead of breathe, okay, this is breath with the short. Try that.
Breath. Okay.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word clock instead of cloak. Okay, this is an ah sound here. The clock.
Clock.
Okay, very nice. Next up, we have the SH sound. Okay, now being that you are from Spain, the SH is a little difficult for you because of the S sound in the Spanish from Spain. Okay, now let me explain how you pronounce your S, okay, versus how we pronounce our S, and how the SH needs to sound. Okay. All right. So when you pronounce an S in Spanish from Spain, you say los, okay, and your tongue is curved up like this. Okay, your lips are a little loose. Okay, los.
Los.
Okay, so that's how you say your S's. In English, our S, our tongue moves down. Los. That's why when you hear someone from the United States trying to speak Spanish, they say los. Okay, and it sounds funny. It's because their tongue is pointed down. All right. Now, when we say los, okay, or an S sound, our lips come apart just a little bit, and our tongue is pointed down. In comparison to the SH, which like in this word is surely, my tongue points up like the S in Spain, okay, but my lips have to come together. Shh. Okay? So if you're trying to say the word and you leave your lips apart, okay, or to the side, it would sound like this. Surely. Okay?
Surely.
Bring them together. Sure. You have to move your lips in.
Surely.
Okay, so when you see that S or you see the SH, or if it's an SH sound, move the lips in, and that'll create that SH sound. If it's an S that you want to pronounce, your tongue has to be pointed down to the bottom of your teeth. Okay, that's how to create the proper S sound, right? So let's try this word here one more time.
Sure.
So it's surely. So in this word, that S is actually an SH sound. Surely.
Surely.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to our next word. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
Sure, no problem. Next word here is just, right here, instead of just. Okay, it's a just sound. So just, try that.
Sorry?
Yep, you're still up, Juan. So just, give me a J here. Just.
Okay, just.
Okay, one more time. Just.
Just.
Okay, good. Next word is parents. Instead of parents, it's parents.
Okay, parents.
Very good. Next word for you. Instead of even, okay, this is Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve party.
Christmas Eve party.
Okay, now the S's here in Christmas, instead of being voiced like Christmas, it's Christmas. Christmas Eve party.
Christmas Eve party.
Good. And our last word here is an ED ending. This ED will sound like a T instead of kick it. It's kicked. Kicked.
Kicked.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
No problem. All right, let's continue here with Heidi. Heidi, please continue from it must be below 0. Finish this paragraph and read down to stereo.
Okay. It must be below 0 in here. She thought to herself at her teeth rattled in her head from all the shivering. She brought her knees up. She brought her knees up to her chest, wrapping her arms around them in a futile attempt to get warm. Hearing the howl of the blasting wind and the snow piled up impossibly high around her car, she thought with longing of her family and friends at the Christmas Eve party. There would be a cozy fire in the red brick fireplace. The aroma of pine filling the air from the Christmas tree, overflowing with presents and decorations. Decorations dating back to her childhood. Her stomach rumbled at the vision of all the good food and Christmas goodies that would have been served. Too bad I deliberately ate right today. Carol would have been playing on the stereo.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's go to the word playing. Give me a good PL sound here. Pull, playing.
Playing.
Okay, one more time. Pull, playing.
Playing.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word good. Okay, and so instead of goodies, it's goodies.
Goodies.
Okay, one more time. Goodies.
Goodies.
There you go. That's the sound. Let's do the same thing here. Instead of childhood, it's hood. Childhood.
Childhood.
Okay, one more time. Childhood.
Childhood.
Okay, good. Let's go to decorations. Instead of decorations, D, it's short E. Decorations.
Decorations.
Very nice. This word here is pronounced aroma. Instead of aroma, it's aroma.
Aroma.
Very nice. And the last word for you is cozy. Cozy.
Cozy.
One more time. Cozy.
Cozy.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's continue with Anastasia. Please read from instead and read down to she thought Riley, please.
Okay. Instead, family and friends would be wringing hands and wondering where she was. The most important people in her life would be gathered at her parents' house tonight, their faces no doubt creased with concern of her whereabouts. Several attempts to reach her by phone would have been made by now, and soon someone would be suggesting a search party. With a thinking heart, Misty looked at the blanket of snow obscuring the car window. No one would be coming out on this, especially on this particular road. They would assume that she had taken the highway like a sensible person, not this thin back road she had taken on a sentimental whim, wanting to experience the glory of winter. Well, I'm experiencing it now, she thought Riley.
Good. Nice job. A couple parts here, okay? So first up, this is going to be scenic, okay? So not the scenic back road.
Scenic back road.
Okay, give me a E instead of scenic. It's E, C, scenic.
Scenic.
Very good. Not the scenic back road. One more time.
Not this scenic back road.
Good. Nice job. And the other word here is gathered. Okay, so watch the ED instead of gathered. It's gathered.
Gathered.
Good. All right, nice job. Everything else sounded really good.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I was working on my pronunciation.
Yeah, it sounded really good. Excellent job. Okay, let's go to Amparo. Amparo, please continue from she had no idea. Okay, finish the paragraph. And let's see. 2, 3. Read down to fries and shakes, please.
She had no idea a storm like this was brewing. Not even snow plows were tending the road tonight. To occupy her mind, Misty fantasized being at the party, Steve, her fiancé, would have gotten there ahead of her, since he was bringing over the gift they had bought together last week. They'd had such fun that day. They had spent the whole day shopping, buying great gifts and gag gifts alike, doubled over with laughter at the adorable robot dog they had bought for her niece Sandy, whose parents wouldn't let her have a real dog. It barked, walked, and even wagged its tail. It does everything but crap, Steve had said, laughing. They had literally shopped till they dropped, then they treated themselves to coffee shop, hamburgers, deluxe, complete with fries and shakes.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's take a look at a few parts here. First up, okay, where did you go? Okay, have. Okay, let her have a real dog. Okay, so watch that V. It sounded like you said a D sound, saying let her had. Okay, so give me a V. Let her have a real dog.
Let her have a real dog.
Very good. Next up is robot. Okay, so our stress is at the very beginning. So the adorable robot dog.
The adorable robot dog.
One more time. The adorable robot dog.
The adorable robot dog.
Okay, very nice. And last one here is fantasized. Okay, so stress at the very beginning. Misty fantasized being at the party.
Misty fantasized being at the party.
Okay, one more time instead of fantasized. Okay, fantasized. Misty fantasized being at the party.
Misty fantasized being at the party.
That's right. Okay, very good. Okay, nice job, Amparo. Thank you. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, Amaury, let me have you read from later that night and finish the paragraph and read this next one down to growl of protests, please, or protest.
Okay, later that time they had gone to Steve's place to wrap and label the gifts while drinking potent eggnog and eating the roasted chestnuts they had bought from a vendor in the mall. She had loved the way he looked that night in his thick red wool sweater and leaves, dark hair falling into his green eyes and catching on his thick lashes. The night had ended in one wedded bliss. Bring a morning so sweet as to make your knees weak. Then there was Rose, her best friend since the 7th grade. Generous, big-hearted Rose would be laden with gifts and home-made goodies for everyone. It was tradition with Rose. Every year she would start baking a good week ahead of time. Brownings, Santa cooks, Fuji, Meat's stomach gave another growl of protest.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look here. Okay, so this is going to be fudge. Fudge.
Fudge.
Good, good. Here, this word is cookies. Make sure to pronounce the E's here at the end. Cookies.
Cookies.
All right, nice. Next word is brownies. Instead of brownings with an ing, it's brownies. Brownies.
Brownies.
Okay, one more time. Stress at the beginning. Brownies.
Brownies.
Okay, very good. Next up, we have a generous, big-hearted rose. Generous, big-hearted rose.
Generous, big-hearted rose.
Okay, one more time. Generous, big-hearted rose.
Generous, big-hearted rose.
Okay, very good. Watch your endings on those D's and T's, okay?
Okay.
Let's go to unwedded. Okay, so same thing here. End on that D only. Unwedded bliss.
Unwedded bliss.
Okay,
Unwedded bliss.
instead of one, it's un. Okay, unwedded. Unwedded bliss.
Unwedded bliss.
Okay, you're starting off with an oo, saying wa. Instead of wa, it's Okay, yeah, just open your mouth and go unwedded bliss.
Unwedded bliss. Unwedded bliss.
Okay, all right, good. Let's go to wool sweater and Levi's. Wool sweater and Levi's.
Wool sweater and Levi's. Levi's.
Okay, very good. Next we have the word mall. Give me an L here at the end. Mall.
Mall.
Okay, touch your tongue to the top of your mouth. Right now you're ending with a U, saying mao. Instead of mao, it's mall. Touch your tongue. Mall.
Mall.
Okay, one more time. Mall.
Mall.
There, that's it. Okay, I can hear the tongue. Okay, so remember the L is a tongue movement, not a lip movement.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, and let's do one last one here. This is label. Label the gifts. Label the gifts.
Label the gifts.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, next up is Abir. Abir?
Yes.
Hi there.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
All right, Abir, let me have you continue from yes they would. Okay, finish this paragraph, and let's have you beat down to from a long way off, please.
Okay. Yes, they would all be there. Parents, grandma, aunts, brother, sister, aunts, uncles, nephews, and nieces. But instead of celebrating, now they would be no doubt starting to panic, and it was all her fault, she thought guiltily. How long has it been now? She began to feel sleepy, as if she had been walking through a field of poppies. Like that sense, it was Wizard of Oz. Was this a sign of hypothermia? She wondered too, drowsy to feel panic. If this what happens, you just drift off into a nice, cozy, sleepy, and never woke up. She fought to stay awake. But try as she might, she felt herself drifting in and out of consciousness, like walking through molasses, she thought dreamily. The noise sounded like it was coming from a long way off.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the word noise. Right here. Okay, this is an oi sound. Noise.
Noise.
Okay, very good. Next word here is the word thought. Instead of thought, it's an ah sound. Thought.
Thought. Not thought. Thought.
Yeah, it wouldn't be thought. Thought is a British pronunciation. If you want to keep it, that would be okay. We will understand you. All right.
Okay.
In the United States, we use an ah. We say thought.
Thought. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the word awake. Instead of awake, it's oo a away awake.
Awake.
There you go. Good. Yeah. So open that vowel a little bit more. Awake.
Awake.
Okay. Very good. Next up.
It's awake in English, in British and American.
Yes, it's the same. Okay. What you were doing here, you were letting your accent influence the word, saying awake, and you were closing the vowel sound. Okay. Open it up a little bit more. Awake. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Next up is this big one here. Hypothermia.
Okay. Hypothermia.
Okay, very good. This word here, instead of puppies, poop, it's poppies, poppies.
Puppies. Puppies.
Okay, very good. Next is scene. Let's see here. Oh, that was a little before it. Yeah, so this word here is scene. Try that.
Scene, no sense. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
scene. Okay.
Scene.
Okay, good. This word here, okay, instead of her, it's her. Her.
Her. Her. Her. Okay.
Her. Okay. Next word here, this is celebrating. Our stress is at the very beginning. Celebrating.
Celebrating.
Okay, one more time. Stress at the beginning. Instead of celebrating, it's celebrating. Da 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 da. Celebrating.
Celebrating.
Good.
Celebrate.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word sisters. Instead of sister, it's sis, short I sound. Sisters. Or sorry, sister.
Sister.
Okay, good. Let's practice the R here. Instead of parents, it's parents.
Parents.
Okay, very good. And the last one here is there. Instead of der, okay, control your tongue on that R. There.
There.
Good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Off. Okay, back up to the top here. Trung, let's go to you. Okay, please read from tap tap. Is window. Fogged. Okay, remember this is going to be og. Okay, pronounce that G because this is another one. You've had this one twice. Yeah, make sure to pronounce that G here. Okay, fogged up the window. Okay, go ahead and read.
Yes, tap, tap, tap. There it was again. Misty struggled against inertia. Someone was outside her car. They had wiped the snow off the window on the passenger side, and she could see a face peering at her through the fogged up window.
Okay, very good. Much better with fogged here. Okay. All right, let's go to the word passenger. Stress at the beginning. Passenger.
Passenger.
Very nice. Okay. Next up is they had wiped. They had wiped the snow. Try that.
They had wiped the snow.
Very good. And the last one here, keep your tone smooth. Okay. Struggled. Struggled.
Struggled.
Okay, one more time. Nice and smooth. Struggled.
Struggled.
Okay, better, better. All right, nice job. Thank you, Trung.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Tony. Okay, Tony, please read from her heart skipped down to it was frozen shut.
Okay. One moment, teacher. I have to find on my laptop. Her heart skipped at a beat. This is dangerous, she thought fleetingly. But on the other hand, she was already knee-deep in danger. Misty leaned over and attempted to roll down the window, only to find it was frozen shut.
Okay, very good. Let's practice the FR. So instead of frozen, it's frozen, frozen shut. Try that.
Frozen, frozen.
There you go. Okay. Let's practice the word danger. Give me a good R here at the end. Danger.
Danger.
Okay, good. And this word here is fleetingly, fleetingly.
Fleetingly, fleetingly.
One more time. Fleetingly.
Fleetingly.
Okay, very good. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go to Osama.
Yes.
Okay, Osama, please read from She Unlocked the Door. Okay.
Okay.
Finish here and read down to weather, please. Winter weather.
Okay. She unlocked the door of the snow that had piled up against her car. Let me help. Let me help you with that, a male voice said. After quite some digging, the door sprang open to reveal an older man bracing himself against the harsh winter weather.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's go to a male. Okay, so this is an A, okay, long A sound. A male voice said. Try that.
A male voice said.
Okay, good. Let's try this here. That had piled up, okay, or we can say that had piled up against her car.
That had piled up against her car.
Okay, that had piled up against her car.
That had piled up. Piled up.
Okay, good. Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chet.
No problem. Next up here is Juan.
Yes.
Juan, please read from he appeared and down to Levi's, please. Pair of Levi's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He appeared to be in his mid to late 60s of Native American descent, probably Shoshone, she thought to herself. He had a red headband around his forehead and a long grey ponytail. An Indian print blanket was wrapped around what appeared to be a round red flannel shirt and an old pair of Levi's.
Okay, very good. Let's go to an old pair. An old pair of Levi's. Try that.
An old pair of Levi's.
Okay, very good. Let's try this one. Was, instead of was, this is was wrapped around. Was wrapped around.
Was wrapped around.
Good. One more time. Was wrapped around.
Was wrapped around.
Okay, very nice. And the last one here for you is mid instead of mid. Okay, in his mid to late 60s.
In his mid to late 60s.
Okay, one more time. In his mid to late 60s.
In his mid to late 60s.
All right, very good. Okay, let's go to, let's see, Anastasia?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem, thank you. Anastasia, please read from several beaded down to stopped. Okay, they just stopped, please.
Okay. Several beaded necklaces adorned his neck, hardly enough clothing for this weather. He peered at her thought wrinkled but twinkling brown eyes. I saw your emergency lights from my cabin boat a half-mile away. They blinked for some time, then they just stopped.
Okay, very good. Let's go to cabin. Okay, cabin and bout. Okay, so my cabin bout half-mile away.
My cabin about a half-mile away.
Okay, very good. Okay, and yeah, everything else sounded really good. Twinkling, wrinkled. Yeah, no, everything was good.
And I have one question. When
Sure.
you pronounce T in English language, for example, like sweet, do you pronounce T at the end or right? Like, that's right. Do you pronounce T or
Okay.
say?
Okay, so what you're hearing, okay, so like when I say what, okay, I don't actually finish it off. What that's called, okay, and that's what I was working with Osama on. He's been working on that quite often using stop T's and flap T's. Okay, a stopped T is when you pronounce half of the sound. Okay, I don't just say wah. Okay, that would just be ending on an ah, wah. Okay, it's what. My tongue goes up to the top of my mouth and it stops. Okay, what, and about, and sweet. Okay, I am pronouncing half of the sound. Okay, so it stops in the middle of the sound. We have stop T's, stop D's, and stop G's. Okay, that's when you hear clothing, clothing. Okay, and we say and it stops. I don't say clothing. Okay, if I was going to pronounce the whole G, it would be g, clothing. Okay, but I stopped the sound, clothing.
Thank you. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other sound that you hear quite often is the flap T, d. Okay. So, and that has a whole nother set of rules. There's rules for when we use both of them. Okay. So I can say at. Okay. I can say at and pronounce it regularly, or I can say at and pronounce it with a stop T, or because her is afterwards and I can drop the H, I could say atter and pronounce that T like a flap T. He peered at her. He peered at her through. Okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of rules that go into it. Okay? All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. About a half mile away. Okay. All right, let's go to Amparo. Stop. Okay, it's here. Okay, so please read from I figured. Okay, down to crazy weather, please. Amparo, are you there? Not so much? Okay, let's go to Amaury. Amaury, let me have you read this last part, please.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, Amparo, yes, I can hear you now. Okay, go ahead.
So, I figured your battery had died since I didn't see anyone drive off. Patting his old blue truck, he said, so I got a Lucy here running and wanted to see if I could help. Took me darn near an hour just to get this far in this crazy weather.
All right, nice job. Nice job. Really nothing too bad. Wanted to see, that was good. Patting. Yeah. No real issues. Everything sounded pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Nice job. Okay. Amaury, let's go to you. Please read from you will have. Okay, finish the paragraph and read down to strong, kind face, please.
Okay, you will have to come back to the cabin with me, miss, until this storm stops. Lucy will never make it all the way into town, and you will freeze if you stay out here. God, what if he turns out to be some kind of sickle? Misty thought to herself. But on further inspection, he looked harmless enough, and he had a strong, kind face.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look. First up, we have he looked harmless. Okay, watch that T instead of looked. He looked harmless.
He looked harmless.
Okay, and on that T one more time. He looked harmless.
He looked harmless.
Okay, all right, getting better. Let's go to the word psycho. Instead of sicko, it's psycho.
Psycho.
Very nice. All right, and let's go to all the way into town. Okay, watch your endings here. All the way into town.
All the way into town.
Okay, very good. And the last one here, okay, is going to be the word with. Okay, give me a good TH sound here. With me, with me.
With me.
Good, good. Nice job. Nice job.
You're welcome.
Okay, you guys, thank you all for coming into class. It was great having you all here. I'm glad you liked that, Anastasia. Now, if Anastasia, if you want to work on that, okay, just let me know, and I can give you corrections when you're doing the American pronunciation. I tried doing American pronunciation classes, but there wasn't a lot of people that wanted to do it, mainly because it's hard. Okay, and you basically have to undo everything that you've learned about pronunciation. Okay, but yeah, if you want to understand why or how we do it, there's a whole bunch of rules that we actually do follow. We follow those rules more than we follow grammatical rules. Okay, and they're actually pretty consistent, right? So yeah.
That's explain a lot because sometimes they ask me like stop T, but at the same time I hear like T, but but it's stop, yeah, because it's not half of there.
Yeah, it's half of the sound. Half of it.
That's why it makes like sense like right now I understand. So I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. It also happens with the D and the G, sometimes with the N, but there's a lot of sounds that can combine. And we hide a lot of those sounds, and we've got rules for it all. Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. We'll see you later. Take care.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.